Good evening and welcome to Lisa Lovestone's Oracle card reading. Tonight is a full moon, so I'm going to do a 3-card reading with my Moonology cards. And then our topping on the cake will be the Work Your Light Oracle cards. And that will be a 1-card reading. So I just sat here and shuffled these cards, and I'm going to pull 3. So a little update on my cat. So I had mentioned that I was pretty heartbroken and about Mamie. I had dropped her off a block and a half from where I live because she wouldn't behave, and she was scaring off all the other cats and fighting with them, and they wouldn't come and eat. And it's like, well, you can't be in charge of the food. And she wasn't letting the other kitties come near me. She thought she owned me. She thought she owned the food. She was just like possessively in love with me. And, you know, I love her so much, but you can't have that kind of behavior in a colony. So I was really heartbroken because I dropped her off and then I never saw her again. Well, I went looking for her today and I found her. She wouldn't come to me, but I found her because when I was going, kitty, kitty, Mamie, she went meow, meow, really loud. I knew it was her. She was sad. She was hurt. Like, her feelings were hurt. She wouldn't come to me. Usually she's like all over me, you know, in between my legs, rubbing up against my legs. I can't walk because she trips me. It's like she wouldn't come. So tomorrow I'm going to wear cotton. I had a polyester shirt on and it was humid and hot, and oh my God, I was just scorching. So tomorrow I'll wear a cotton t-shirt and I will go offer her some tuna and try to make amends with her. Now where she's at, she'll be okay. I can feed her every day over there, and there's a couple of abandoned houses there where she can hide out. But I don't know. I miss having her at the colony. And that's extra work because I have to go over there and then I have to come over here. But she was making extra work for me there, having to feed the cats in 2 different places because she wouldn't let them eat. And then she'd come over to where I was feeding the other cats and try to eat their food over there. And then if they tried to go over to the cat cafe to eat, she'd run over there and not let them eat. It was like, I don't know what to do with her. Should I bring her back to the colony? Should I just leave her over here? I'm scared for her. She's a bitch, but I love her. Oh my God, I was so relieved when I found her. I felt so bad for dropping her off like that. But, I mean, she's fine. There's a couple of ladies over there that feed stray kitties. So, I'll just have to see. I'll bring her some tuna tomorrow and have a little talk with her. Her son misses her. He's not really part of the colony very much because she always kept him away from the colony. He was just really attached to his mom. But little Johnny is kind of lost without her. Anyway, well, let's do this. So, here we go. So, spirit guides, guardian angel, higher self. I need 3 cards for myself and for the collective that will work for all of us for tonight and to help us through the week. I need 3 cards. And if the spirit guides of the collective want to help me find cards, crap, that would be great as well. Because it's for all of us. Everything I do is for all of us. It's not just for me, it's for all of us. I just want to help the world become a better place. One more card. Okay, I got my 3. What did we get? Bring love into the situation. Tonight's full moon, I think, is in Pisces. It was in Aquarius. This is saying the new moon in Aquarius, which is fine because, but let me just check with Safari real quick. Oh, this is new moon. Tonight's full moon. Anyway. Is tonight's full moon in Pisces? Full moon is in Pisces. It's also a lunar eclipse. But we can't see it from here in the United States. This celestial event is an invitation to trust the flow of life, release old wounds, and embrace emotional and spiritual shifts as the sun in Virgo aligns with the south node and the moon in Pisces aligns with the north node. Pisces is the master of surrender, and this full moon encourages a release of control to discover what magical possibilities unfold. You may experience heightened intuition, dream messages, and opportunities for spiritual awakenings. This is a powerful time for emotional release, letting go of old patterns, and practicing compassion and forgiveness. As an eclipse, the events unfolding are considered fated, so it's important to surrender to the process and not resist the inevitable changes. Okay, glad I looked at that. That was interesting. So it is in Pisces, but this is new moon in Aquarius, which we recently had. So let's see what it says, because it's got a message for us. So new moon. Let's see. New moon in Pisces. Okay. Oh, the moon cards are long. I forgot about that. Oh, new moon in Aquarius, not Pisces. Oh my God, I get myself so confused. in Aquarius, if you want to see the card. The moon is in Pisces currently, but this card says Aquarius. So bring love into the situation. Okay. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. So this is the time to move forward. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way, and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it or how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. So change is on its way and could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. Bashar says that your blessings will come in all kinds of forms and not to expect it to come in one way. So I don't know. Okay, let's keep reading. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. Attuned to the moon. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but who you know. You need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. How much more charitable work can I be doing? The teaching. Aquarius is the sign of invention, modern advances in technology, and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached. Many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is the water bear, but it's not. It's an air sign. But it's actually an air sign and is far more about intellect than the emotional water signs. Because Aquarius and Pisces are right back to back. So you wouldn't have a water sign next to a water sign. That would never happen. So you have an air sign, then you have a water sign, which is Pisces. Yes, people think that Aquarius is the water sign because Aquarius is the water bearer. But we're air sign. Actually, it's an air sign and is far more about intellect than the emotional water signs, as is this card. No matter when you draw it, dropping convention works well with this energy. Okay, so thinking outside the box will bring the solution, whatever the issue is. You need to be more detached from the situation. Improve your karma by doing more charitable work and be more pragmatic. Let's get a clear definition of pragmatism. Dealing with things sensibly, that's what I figured. Sensibly and realistically in a way that is based on practical rather than theoretical considerations. Practical, realistic, focused on what works in real world situations rather than theories or ideas. Sensible, efficient, results oriented. My son is pretty pragmatic. Okay, card number 2. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Third quarter moon. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may be also a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. So, however, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. There also may be a crisis now which will remind you of what you want and what it's time to let go of, so pay attention. I am reevaluating the situation. That's how you attune to the moon. Additional meaning for this card: your life may be out of balance and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forward. At the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now a half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at new moon. It's a time of falling away and a time of reevaluation. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust. Your dreams need a practical plan. Boy, it's really about being pragmatic, isn't it? Full moon in Taurus. It's a pretty card. Pink and green. I wore pink and green today. I got pink and green on now too. This says that's irrelevant with an elephant. All right, what was it again? Your full moon in Taurus. Full moon in Taurus. Aries, Taurus. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical. and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcome it. Expect the unexpected is what Bashar says. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something. Oh, whoa. Yeah, it's time for a pain pill. Sorry. Where was I? This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Attuned to the moon. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. So we got to get out our little journal and write down 10 things that you know that are wonderful about you. Sounds like something good. Reevaluate what you think about yourself, right? Because how you feel about yourself is a big part of the laws of attraction. Additional meaning for this card. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. Oh my God, I know all the time cards tell me to get fit. The teaching, the full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. So to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. Okay. So that's it with these cards. I hope they helped you. Don't forget to write 10 things about yourself that are wonderful. Have I been lazy? Yes, lately, yeah. Every time a new full moon comes around, I sleep a lot, as much as possible. I don't know what that's all about. Chase a dream, don't chase money. Well, I have a dream. Okay. I guess that needed to be pushed back a little more. Sorry about that. All right, and then for the icing on the cake, I'd love some comments if any of this helps you at all in any way. If even one card speaks to you, I'd love to know that. Okay. And this is Work Your Light. All right, I just need one card. Spirit guides, higher self, guardian angel. Okay, I'll take this one. These cards are so pretty. They got flowers and then they got like a southwestern accent around it. Shoot. Anyway, I was trying to show you the back of the card. Isn't that pretty? Warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Huh. Okay. Warrior woman. Let's see, is this book alphabetized? I don't know. I'll just go to the front. Find warrior woman. 56. Okay. You are here for a reason. You are being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul-led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-led life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have towards answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage and her famous line, "I'm not afraid." I was born to do this, but the thing about courage is that it is not possible without fear. So if you are feeling afraid, what is needed is courage. And courage comes from living from the heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. So your fear is an opportunity to expand. If you look at your fears in this light, then as uncomfortable as it might feel, it's actually a sign that you are on the right track. Have you answered your deepest calling? I don't know what my deepest calling is. I feel like it's to raise the vibration. Okie dokie then. So that was the icing on the cake. All right, let me know if this has been helpful to you. Say hello in the comments or give me some advice about the cat, Mamie. Or let me know if any of my card readings have helped you in any way. All right, well, I hope you all have a wonderful week. I had a pretty good week. I'm pretty happy. So, blessings to all of you. Love and light. Lisa Lovestone out.